Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode, we didn't do anything of any real consequence. In fact, we just explored. And today, this episode, we're continuing on with that exact goal, I suppose. We're leaving that tower, and we're headed towards... Well, we're headed towards a cave. First, we were headed towards a stable? I'm jumping off the wrong side of the friggin' mountain. Okay, we were meant to go over here, but either which way, we found this cave. We're going to get attacked by the locals. Hello, friends. And then we're going to explore the Upland Zorana Summit Cave. It doesn't actually look all that important. Oh, hold on. There's a ledge. I was gonna say, really, there's only this here? That's gotta be some sort of falsity. What is that? Is that a bokoblin in a cave? It is. Are you lost, Brian? You thought you'd fancy yourself a spelunker. Little did you know you'd be getting killed. All right, let's get some hammer action out so that we can harvest the luminous stone. We've got this iron spiked ball hammer for a reason. Luminous stone, thank you. Yes, Brian, Billy, and Boromir. You're going to have to wait your turn. I'll be with you shortly. I promise. I promise. Ooh, I hear, what is that, an ice arrow? Some sort of elemental arrow's been readied, presumably for my face. And frankly, I took that personally. So I'm gonna come up there and I'm going to enact some discipline, extract some discipline from you. No, yes, you give me these fruits. These fruits are from me. Now ooh, you know, Bo, just get in the water. There was another one. How did he die? Perhaps one of my friends killed him when he was not looking. And to that I say, good job, dudes. Way to go. I appreciate that. Not to say that I couldn't have done it myself, of course, but, well, that's part of the perk of having this big motley crew group of friends is that they can kind of take some of that pain. Amber, and a topaz. Very good. Are we just going up? There's got to be at least a bubble frog in here, right? At the very least. Although it doesn't look like... Well, hello! There we go! Before I go that direction, I just want to make sure there's nothing else over here. Like, this is kind of curious to me that this is just... nothing. Although, what is this? Probably nothing. Let's check the map real quick. We're right underneath the tower. So if we ascended here... If we ascended right here, then what would that give us? Presumably we'll just be right next down to the tower. And indeed, my suspicions were correct. All right, so back down we go. We were meant to investigate the bubble frog, and then we'll get on out of here. Bubble frog, hello, friend. Where is Tulin? I actually am going to need your services. You see the ground and the walls and the ceiling are all quite juicy. And ordinarily, while I'd feel pretty good about the lubrication of the walls, that makes it difficult for me to climb. Let me grab these things here. Oh, goodness gracious. Bubble gem. That's not actually why I said goodness gracious. I got a kitten recently, another cat, yes. And her name is Luna. She is attacking the screen as I'm trying to do this. She's never seen a TV or a screen of any sort before. And she's quite perplexed by all of the things floating by. Oh, baby. Baby Luna, watch out. We're going to go on an adventure. You're going to get Daddy killed. All right, which way do we need to go to get to this? We need to go around here. So let's go over this ridge just so that we can get another gaze upon the ground. Any other shrines? Any other points of interest? I mean, that looks kind of interesting. Well, not necessarily. It looks like a generic enemy camp, to be honest with you. That's fine. If there's nothing, there's nothing. Presumably there will be something, I mean, at a later date. I haven't yet committed to doing all of the shrines, but spoiler alert, in case, I don't get around to the comments before this episode comes out, I am thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about doing all the shrines, all the light routes. We will cross that bridge when to it we come, because as of now, I'm just having fun, and I'm just marking the same friggin' shrine for like the 8th time. So get rid of that pin, and that's the stable we're meant to go to. Let's go, fellas! We got a big old heaping heck of flying action to get there, but I think we have enough stamina to do exactly that. Ooh, what's that? The smoke signals. All right, it's probably a Korok, I'd guess. Noises. It's making noises. Maybe it's just the wind. I still do not yet completely remember what it was that I had marked this for. Once we get here, obviously we're going to talk to all the people like we normally do. And if that doesn't produce any, I don't know, recollections in my regard, then I undoubtedly will be forced to consult my quest log, which of course will help me out. I'd have to imagine if the quest log doesn't help, then I'm just going to squeal, maybe cry a little bit, and then we'll let the chips fall where they may. Oh, I put 5 stars for a reason. You need to reach your friend. Is your friend up there? Let me talk to you real quick just to see, because we may be able to help you out after we, of course, do all this. No, their friend is at a different location than I thought. Slightly further away, it actually looks like, though not as high up. Look at this, we have an athlete. Wow. Look at this guy. Impressive. Rocky Balboa getting in his reps. Don't you just love to see it? All right, hello, friend. Who are you? Don't punch me in the face now.
From now on, we of the survey team must pursue excellence on 2 fronts at once, mind and body. Princess Zelda, in all her brilliance, has given us our marching orders. We must live up to her expectations.
Princess Zelda's orders?
Well, hello there, traveler. You have an interest in the brilliant guidance of my Princess Zelda too? The order she gave to the survey team was this, word for word. We will only find our future if we chart a new course, leaving the safety of indoor study for exploration in the wild. So prepare your mind and body, and then explore in underpants. And traveler, I tell you, when Princess Zelda gave our team those marching orders, we marched in our underpants. So that's why we're here, surveying monsters in our underpants. Why not join the efforts here? Our survey work has never felt more adventurous than in our underpants. Get naked, adventurer.
All right, Boogan, I'll leave you to it then, buddy. Will he say anything different if I oblige him, if I just get down to my skivvies here? Ooh, goodness gracious, it's quite freeing. Link's got quite a tan tone to him, doesn't he? You got anything to say about this? You like it? You like it? I mean, I'm naked too. You like it? Is this good?
Oh.
I have heard. No? You know, that's a little disappointing that he don't have anything extra to say to me after donning, or I guess unequipping all of that. Break time. Here's another naked boy.
Oh, what's a guy to do? I got into the Zonai survey team recently, and now this? Look at me! Sitting here like a dope in my skivvies. Oh, I thought I'd be getting in on something good here, but my first order was to go into the field and to get naked. They say the order came down from none other than Princess, but I mean, what's up with that, right?
You know, the princess is into a host of things. One of them is the male body, apparently.
Who are you? A traveler? You may be wondering about our clothes, or lack thereof. We're just doing what we were told. Prepare your mind and body, and then explore in underpants. Those were the orders handed down to the Zonai survey team. Well, as for why, I couldn't tell you. It's terrified me just leaving the stable without clothes or equipment. I can't imagine trying to fight monsters this way like Songo and Drant. Those two went to the Monster Den just up the road. I told them to come back at the first sign of danger, but still, no sign of them.
Oh, some naked boys fighting some monsters. All right, maybe we'll help them out, but first, let's talk to Pen.
Oh.
Underpants. There you are, partner. Have you seen all the men in underpants at this stable? Oh, isn't it amazing? Oh, I've been listening to the chirps and warbles from my sources. They said that Princess Zelda ordered all the members of the Zonai survey team to dress this way. This spot used to see a lot of travelers coming through here on the way to Goron City, but frankly, they've been steering away. They're mostly taking a new road now, so monsters have been making their home in the area. I've been telling folks that it's too dangerous around here to walk around in just their undergarments. But they won't listen to me, though. They insist they're following the Princess Zelda's orders. I've also heard that some of these underdressed men have set off to explore a place near here. They went to look into a monster den up this mountain road and haven't come back yet.
Well?
Why would Princess Zelda give such a reckless order to the survey team? These chirps and warbles are going to give us a real story to report on. I just know it.
I can see it now. Breaking news! Men naked, people befuddled, onlookers horrified, children crying. What's up?
Well, good work finding him. Okay, here now. Oh, you're not walking around in anything but underpants. You must be a traveler. You're not gonna believe this.
That dog loves me.
There's a group of guys in their skivvies hanging out at Foothill Stable, which is where I work. Just guys in their underpants everywhere you look. It's the worst. That's why I'm here looking after the doggies. I'm doing some self-care, you know.
Doggies?
That's right. These little guys, aren't they the cutest? But they're not just cute. No. They have this amazing ability. An incredible sense of smell could lead you to treasure. But they won't do that for just anybody. You have to show them lots of love first, you know. Befriend them, feed them, bribe them even. But they'll repay that love by showing you the most amazing things.
All right, this one already kind of liked me, so I'm going to offer you a sacrifice. What are you into, huh? Presumably kibble, dog treats. Unfortunately, I've got a surprising lack of both, so I'm going to give you this raw prime meat. You eat it out of my hand, or I have to place it? I'll place it. There you go. No? Maybe? Yeah, you just got to take the right angle to it, it would seem. That's a huge meat. You ain't gonna eat again for like 3 days after that, so I hope you're feeling pretty good. No? No? You're quizzical. All right, what if we gave you one more? I don't want to get too I don't know, not expensive here in the way of my offering, but I have plans for that meat myself, you know. I tend to get into fights all the time, so how about that? Is that good enough? Good enough to show me a treasure? Perhaps the treasure, the real treasure, are the friends. They look like they're about to hunt me down and kill me. I'm getting cornered here by the wolves! No, the treasure we got was the friends we made along the way. Well, the Puppo's going somewhere now. Puppo is prancing. Puppo says the treasure is Gale. Okay, well, we will deal with them another time. This looks like a little... Is this the cavern, the monster den? Just right here? Got some mushrooms. Anything? Anything at all? No, this is actually just an exit, it would look like, into the valley. Okay, well, that's not something we are interested in doing just yet. We have to talk to the other members of the stable. I think that the naked dudes in their underpants of the Zonai survey team was what I was coming here to investigate. I don't remember that for certain, but it definitely seems like something I would have heard of. Foothill Stable well. Check this out. What we got in here? Some glowing fish, some glowing mushrooms, some glowing rocks. Isn't it just amazing? Everything glows. Give me this. Luminous stone, and then what? Amber? Maybe an opal? Huh? Excellent. It's like it heard my wishes. It's exactly as I had hoped. Now let me ascend back up to the surface so that I might resume my otherwise... Oh, well, hello there. I guess this is as good a spot as any so that I may resume my conversational endeavors. Inside here, is there a bead? Oh, there is not. Oh, yes, there is. Yeah. What is up, man? I would very much like to purchase the arrows you have and probably these things as well. The hardy lizards and the tireless frogs, since those both expand or replenish and expand your stamina and hearts respectively. So give me all these arrows. I'll take them all, buddy. All 25 total arrows that you have. And then I'll also take all your tireless frogs. It's 500. That's kind of a lot. And all the hardy lizards, too, bringing our total here for the monsters, or not monsters, the critters themselves, at 1,000. And then I guess we spent, what, like 100 on arrows? Arrows are kind of cheap. These guys, not so much. But hey, like I mentioned, they good. So, have we got anything worth selling? We do indeed. We've got a couple of rubies, a couple of sapphires, a good amount of topaz, and... opal, too. Goodness gracious. 12.5 opal, nearly. All right, we'll sell both of those. We're going to make our money back. I am still going to continue to hold on to the diamonds. I don't have any delusions about using the diamonds because it's only a 25 fuse attack. At one point, I was like, yeah, I'm going to save those and do that. At one point, I thought that for all of the ores. But now we've by and large, approached a point where we are killing monsters whose freaking growths off of their face give us a stronger attack buff than that. So, you know. Now they're just pretty decoration. That said, though, I'm going to hold on to the diamonds because I don't find that many of them. And if there is ever a side quest where it's like, we need some diamonds. It'll probably be 3 or 5. And shoot, if I didn't already have some, it would take me forever to find it. So that's why I'm holding on to it.
Let's see, what's in the issue of the Lucky Clover Gazette?
Oh.
Unoboko unearths new purpose. Marbled rock that had been affecting the Gorons had vanished, and Unoboko, who was responsible for digging it up, has claimed no responsibility. Interesting. Wow. Has announced a commitment to restoring Goron City. I hope that means they'll reopen their gem stores. If I remember right, their prices were really, really good, like half the normal price. There's so much to read in these newspapers.
Well, I'll leave you be, buddy.
I wonder what's going on with these people in their underpants outside. I can't stop thinking about the underwear. It's really strange, but I don't want to ask what they're doing. That just seems like it would be incredibly awkward.
No more awkward than sitting in here mumbling to yourself about the underwear. Oh, can I get some pony points for stopping by? Please and thank you. Look at you. You got some 5 o'clock shadow, man. That pony points, we are 2 points away now from our next reward. Very good. I actually don't need anything from you. I just needed that point. Thank you very much. Now it's time to set off to the Monster Den. Well, we got 2 more people here.
Oh.
Yeah, we're kinda not wearing the usual gear here, but we're just following orders. It's not weird. Not weird at all. Still, that girl who works the stable took one look at us and left. She's far over there and won't come back. Doesn't she know we're the real deal? We're the Zonai survey team. This is all super official. It's not weird.
What are you thinking? You guys are all making our research team look like fools. I think you do look weird, so there, chew on that.
You're all wrong. We're following Princess Zelda's orders.
Well, how did this happen? I was the last member of the team to reach this survey location. By then, everyone was dressed like this by order of the princess. Why would she give such a strange command?
Well, it's kind of freeing, you see.
Anyways, I'll let everyone continue to be befuddled about that, and we're just going to head down here, which is the direction we were told that the cave was. There's a Goron. Gorons are always in their underwear, so he's probably not too concerned. What's up, buddy? You like the underwear's fun, yeah.
Hi. I was just thinking it'd be nice to talk to someone. I'm glad you said something. Hey, if you're a traveler, it'd be a good idea to have a couple of favourite hot springs to rest up at. There's a great one just up the road to the north. If you're up in, you're fully healed from the fatigue of your journey. That means you'll feel real good after. So try staying at the nearby stable, and then heal up in that relaxing hot spring. I'll be there. Look.
Okie dokie, are we getting hit on, perhaps? Now, where is this den? I had hoped that it would be obvious. There's a sign in here. Monster Den, this way. Death Mountain marker number 1, climbing path trailhead. Not super obvious, and I can't imagine that this den's going to be all this far away from the stable, right? Maw of Death Mountain. We're back in Eldon, unwittingly. We are not meaning to do this, all right? I need to go get this tower still. But I want to help these stars, and I also still want to do the shrine. So if crossing over this is probably not going to be what we want to do, right? That's just going to be way too far away into Eldon. Huh. Monster Den? Monster Den? I mean, they pointed this direction, so I'm inclined to believe it is, but obviously the Monster Den is not going to be in the friggin' spring. Oh, they're not submerging themselves. I'd have to imagine it'd be in the rocks somewhere. To be honest with you, I really thought that it would be kind of obvious. I thought we'd come down here and there wouldn't be a sign per se, but there'd be maybe even another Highland, if not a monster specifically. It is a Monster Den after all. Goodness gracious, don't you know? So I think that'd be, fair of me to expect such a thing. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, and we will have to dig around a little bit for it. Let's use Ascend here. Grab the wall, then use Ascend here. We'll go up to the top of this, and maybe from up here... Well, we're not yet as high as I'd like to be, so let's go around. Maybe from up here we'll be able to see a den or a cave or something along those lines. Elsewise, we're just going to go do the shrine and count that as a win for now, because I can't be digging around here for the entire episode, you know? Like, I gotta... Well, is that a den? It looks like a fortress. Let's go do the shrine for now, just so at the very least we have a warp here. I think that'd make the most sense before, goodness gracious, goodness forbid, I forget to do the shrine and we leave. Then it'd be another headache to get back here at all. So, topaz, look at that. We should have came here before I went and sold it. Rock salt. Now, perhaps it's down there? Although I don't think they gestured that direction when they told us about the monsters. Kisinona! You want to come Kisinona? No. Nona and I are very good friends. We have a mutual respect that is not predicated or based upon the exchange of saliva. Please let me in the shrine! Jiminy Christmas here. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but man. There's like one side, the other side, other side, other side. Sidon's water wall. Well, you're inside Sidon's water wall. What the heck are you talking about? I didn't finish reading all that. Anyways, Kisinona wind power. Very good. Presumably we'll be dealing with fans. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe so. Here's some fans. Okay, so what do we have here? Anything interactable? This whole thing is interactable. Ooh, but barely. That's like way heavy or something. And it's not spring-loaded, so it doesn't come back the way it was. Now, what are we meant to do here? Do we want to make that spin? So, like, if we put a fan right here and turn it on, it's going. Whee! Yeah, so we probably just want to put 2 fans on there. It's going to be a little difficult to do this while one fan's moving, but goodness gracious, I believe in myself. Right there. Well, not quite. It was very close, but not quite. All right, take those off. And you actually just shut off. It'd be far easier if you would just not be turned on when I'm trying to place you here. All right, I appreciate it. Now you go right there. And then this one, we'll place on the exact opposite. Make sure it's not facing the opposite direction. There we go. Now! Oh, you shut yourself off. Now go! And that should be enough, right? To get everything moving at once. Beautiful. Well done. Now that looks like it opens up the way to the end. Like a very short shrine. Very short shrine. I slipped my tongue there. This is a tongue twister. My tongue's doing backflips and tying itself in the knots here. Yeah, this is not necessarily where we want to be just yet, all right? There's a chest in every shrine. Ooh, and I want it. That one. All right, so you come here. Dang it. I keep trying to just grab the fan, but I suppose it's all the same if we grab the fan or the big wheel, so. There's that. Let's get our prize, and thankfully, it seems like the door stayed open, even though the switches are no longer being triggered. We got the Mighty Construct bow, which is as good as some things we have. I guess we'll get rid of the Dragon Bone Boko bow just because this one has quick shot, which, as we've mentioned before, isn't necessarily something that I place a whole lot of importance on, but it is better than absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the hugest fan of grapes. I love grape-flavored food. I enjoy grapes. But I mean, I'm not going to pick grapes over a peach or strawberries or mangoes or apples or raspberries or blackberries or a host of other fruits. But if grapes are all there are, I'm eating grapes. All right? If there's a Mighty Construct bow and it's got quick shot and I got one without quick shot, I'm getting the one with quick shot. Quick shot is the grapes of the perks. That's not necessarily a one-to-one comparison, right? We're comparing apples to oranges. We're comparing bows to grapes, but it works. It makes at least some small amount of sense in my brain, and ultimately I think that's good enough. So now let's go back down here. Let's talk to our naked friends one more time. Well, actually, let's talk to Penn. Penn might have the same information everyone else has had, but hey, there's an Addison too. Oh, have you seen all the men in underpants? Yep, I see them. Let's gaze upon them once more. So where? Point me in the right direction here once more, Penn, if you really could. That would be quite lovely. If some of these underdressed men set off to a place near here. They went into the Monster Den up this mountain road. Maybe it is just beyond the springs. Like he straight up says, on the road. So I'm going to follow that road. But first, I just noticed there's Addison here struggling mightily to hold up this. And honestly, yeah, without putting his foot on the edge, like look at this. Could you imagine how heavy that is? just from a leverage perspective, like this big post is probably like 15, 20 pounds at least. It looks like a 4x4, so it might be closer to 30. It's, what, like 10 feet tall? And then he's got these huge pieces of wood on it, like the torque. That's got to be incredible. It's got to be pushing real hard to fall this way, and he's just holding it up. You're impressive, dude. Not necessarily the smartest bulb in the box, but, you know, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. You're doing your company proud. And I'm going to help you out with that because undoubtedly you are getting fatigued, I'd have to imagine, right? I've built fences before, and I've held my fair share of posts. Don't get me wrong. Those things are heavy, all right? Doesn't matter if they're 20 pounds only. That gonna be real heavy after like 20 minutes, much less however long you've been here, 20 days. Now, will that stand? I don't know. This little like toothpick of a base kind of gives me pause. So I am going to give it a wheel because everyone knows that wheels are great for support. There we go. And maybe another wheel on the other side so it kind of like pins that tip right there. You know what I'm saying here? I don't actually know that this is going to do what I want it to do. But it might. Let's be optimistic, people, and talk to Addison. Let it go, my man. Please work so that I don't have to reconstruct this. There we go. Barely. He's good. Wow, it kind of wiggled a little bit in a way that made my hands sweat, but thankfully, we're all set. Goodness gracious. Now let's play the guessing game once more. I believe we'll get 20 rupees. All right, I don't deserve any points for that since we know that no matter what we get that. And I believe we'll get some hearty rice balls. And then we will get a puff shroom. Hearty rice balls, puff shroom. The hearty rice balls will refill all of our HP plus 1. And then the puff shroom will obviously do puff shroom things. Energizing mushroom. Not quite what I was expecting, but I'll still take the use of the stamina replenishing effect. And then puff shroom. Looks like LP struck out today, ladies and gentlemen. Thankfully, this isn't baseball. I don't really like baseball a whole lot anyways either. So, let's go this way. Now, that's funny. Honestly, I did play baseball for a long time, and maybe that's why I don't necessarily like it. But it's just not... I don't know. It's neither here nor there. If you like baseball, that's fine. I'm not trying to disparage a sport or anything. I'm just saying whatever the heck comes to my brain in the most honest fashion imaginable. Because that's kind of my brand, I suppose. I don't know. Does such a thing even exist? I went to a convention recently. I went to MetroCon in Tampa, and I watched a YouTube panel, or I guess sat in on a YouTube panel. Jonathan Young and Caleb Hiles, they're two YouTube musicians. They both have millions of followers, and one of the things they said was like, I don't know, identifying your brand. And when they said that, I was like, I don't know what my brand is. My brand is that I just do not shut up, I suppose. Here's another Korok who needs a friend. Where is your friend? Is it on our way up this path? Nope, it is completely across. Sorry, dude, that's not in the cards today. Nope. Though I do wish you luck. Ooh, though there is... There's some zoning devices here that could have been beneficial if we decided to do that. But no, here we are on the cusp of the den, or is this just an archway? All right, Penn said the den was just up the path. That's the den. And look at that, there's some naked boys waiting for us. Naked boys! Everyone knows that naked boys are a harbinger of violence, all right? If you see some dudes hanging outside in their underwear, you turn the heck around, all right? Don't involve yourself in that.
Princess Zelda's giving us the order, so here we go, Sango. It wouldn't be scary if we both go together all at once on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Did you go, Sango? So why didn't you go?
You didn't move either, Drant.
Oh, what's going on? Whoa! Oh, God. Someone's here.
Oh, it's you. I thought it was a monster. We're trying to conduct research on the monsters holed up in the cave. But look at us. We're hardly geared up to deal with any threats. We can't bring ourselves to go in there. Our research is at a standstill.
Princess Zelda sent a very specific directions for us on the survey team, and fits word for word. We will only find our future if we chart a new course, leaving the safety of...
I know. Get naked is what she said.
You want us to do it this way, but we're really only members of the survey team. It's scary enough to deal with the monsters with equipment, but without any?
If someone could do this, show us how it's done, well, then we'd do it.
Wait, I'm supposed to do it naked? Yeah, all right, you know what I just said? You come across naked dudes doing something, leave them alone, turn around. If for whatever godforsaken reason you do engage with these people, they're like, you should get naked too. Run! But Link has no such fear. Stranger danger doesn't even mean anything to Link. He's going to get naked right now and help these dudes out with whatever the heck they're worried about. Presumably, it's the eradication of the inhabitants of this cavern. So, I think the black screen here signifies our stripping down of all equipment as well.
We'll hold back and learn your method from a distance. We're just not confident in the whole physical side of this.
Yeah. So I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't even have my friends. What does that mean? Huh? Why can't I have these dudes? They're here with me. Discovery. The Foothills Monster Den. Naked, but not afraid. Naked, but not afraid. All right, well, let's charge headfirst into this. We still have our paraglider. I'm going to glide all over these fools. Hello, friends. Ooh, look at this. They leave me sticks. Yes, the thick stick, and I've got it for you. Oh, it's a whole friggin' Monster Forces thing? No. No. You cannot be swinging things at me like that, all right? That is extremely frowned upon. I'm just going to come over here, fuse with the boulders. I'm going to grab the boulder. I'm going to grope the boulder. I'm going to get killed real quick here. Can I just get... No. Stop it, all right, dude? I'm trying to do some fusing here. That doesn't necessarily mean anything to you. You probably don't even know what fusing is, but it's a technique that I'm quite fond of. And frankly, I'm also quite fond of these boxes. If I could grab this one and drop it on you, that'd be great. You don't want that to happen. Someone's throwing big rocks. I'm gonna grab... Ooh, toasty shroom. Don't you... You poking me, boy. Don't you poke me, all right? I'm gonna grab your mushrooms and I'm gonna run. That's what happens, all right? You be poking random strangers, and I'm gonna smack this one. Hi-ya! It didn't do nearly as much damage as I would have hoped or expected, but it was fine. We get the bow, a good amount of arrows as a result, and I'm just gonna break this one open because it's got apples. Gotta get that sugar, you know. We all need some carbohydrates, particularly when you're running around naked in someone else's house. To that effect, these dudes are probably like, what the heck, man? I know we're bokoblins and moblins and what have you, but we were just existing. There's no excuse for you to burst in here in your friggin' underpants and start assaulting us. Frankly, I would leave, all right? I've already mentioned this a time or two before. You see naked people, you leave, especially if they're getting in your own house, man. I mean, you get broken into by some dude in his underpants and he's running around grabbing sticks and rocks. I don't even know if you can do anything about that at that point. You might as well just cry. We've got a royal broadsword here, a 20. That's pretty solid. What if I fuse this rock with it? We got a 21. That didn't actually do all that much in the way of helping it. Let's use the soldier's broadsword here. That gave it a +3. And break you open. Get out of here. My armor. Don't you poke me. Don't you poke me. All right, now let's get the strong one out, and that should be enough to kill this dude real quick. Jiminy Christmas. Give me that. Thankfully, these guys are all relatively weak. The Moblin is tough, because that's what's that, a blue one? I mean, it's not that tough. We can, oh, yeah, it's not that tough, he says as he's getting gored to death right in the friggin' stomach. No, it's easy, totally, completely. Who's got the poker now, huh, you big smelly willy? I'm gonna poke you till you pass out, all right? You don't like that very much, do you? I'm poking you kinda in a, oh, what the heck, you see that? He just headbanged me like the dude was at a friggin' Metallica concert. Goodness gracious. That is borderline impressive, but I am not... Okay. Oh, not okay. Nothing's okay right now. Get out of here. Go. Get this out. Break this. Get food? Acorn, yes. Shovel the nuts into your mouth, Link. Eat them. Here they are. Eat them. And don't get hit by the car that is the friggin' Moblin. My goodness gracious. Give me the mushrooms, too. Toasty? Delicious. I love them toasted. It's my favorite flavor. I don't even care. Just give me the food. It doesn't matter how much food they have, too, either, because one more hit will kill us. Sheesh, humongous. I thought that I was going to come back in here and do just fine on this second attempt. Goes to show what I know, huh? Give me them toasted shrooms, all right? Goodness gracious. Maybe with all of... You about to throw something at me? No. Maybe with all this, we can get... Yeah, we'll get to a point where we can take one more hit. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we'll save that, I guess. We don't have a bow yet. Great. And we no longer have a poker. So, let's go kill the dude with the bow. I think that would be a at least halfway intelligent next course of action. That way we can have some sort of... No. We can have some sort of long distance maneuver app available to us. Give me those horns. Arrows? Arrows! No! Where are the arrows? Oh, I have the arrows in my pants. What are you doing? Oh, God, what the heck? He threw his friend at me. That was crazy. Get out of here. Goodness gracious. No honor amongst thieves, huh? No friendship amongst moblins, bokoblins, or anything with an oblin inside of it. Goodness gracious. You looking for your friend again? He's over there. No, you won't gonna grab him?
He's like, come back here, man.
He don't want to get grabbed by you. He gonna get shot. You gonna get shot too? Oh, God. I don't have any arrows left. No. You grab him by the head, too. That's the most unkind thing I've ever seen. Jiminy Christmas, you could at least grab him by the friggin' torso. Is that everyone? It said objective updated, but nothing actually happened. For our princess! That's the one, right? You lived up to the promise you made. Report back to them. Okay. Let's make sure there's nothing else interesting here for me. I mean, this is all gonna go away, though, isn't it? This is gonna be very similar to the shrines we've done, where we get stripped down nude. Well, that's a little disappointing. Maybe we'll get $50 from Penn at the very least, I suppose. That's the one. The one little bit of solace I can take from this whole thing, and more importantly, we get the feeling of warmth of helping these boys.
Oh.
Wow, you survived.
What? You really defeated the monsters wearing just your underpants?
Yes, the underpants were actually my secret technique.
I'm going to tell the other members about the team about your stunning work here. Please, join us back at the Foothill Stable.
Thank you.
Okay, then. I'll return the deer that I was holding for you.
We'll need to head back to the stable and wait for you there.
Very good, Sango. And for our princess, is there anything else in here for us? Presumably not. Yeah, no. All right, we're at the Foothill Monster Den. Let's just fast travel back to the stable. Look at this. Very glad I did this shrine now, huh? Now we can actually do it like this. Ooh. That was unintentionally intelligent of me. I like that phrase. Unintendedly intelligent? Did I say that again? I don't even know. My tongue, it keeps twisting, and I forget the things that I say. Isn't it amazing? All right, we are here. The pups are still hanging out with Gale. Apparently everyone's still naked. Goodness gracious, is this a sight.
I can wear clothes and meet the monsters.
Look at this. We should fit in. It would be rude for us to just stroll in here all high and mighty with our clothes and our equipment, wouldn't it? It would be rude. Link's an honorable guy. You know, win in Rome, as they say. Win at this stable. Get friggin' naked. Look at it. Goodness gracious. This is just appreciate it for a moment, everyone. Look at all these people. We make quite a group, don't we? You looking at me, aren't you? Give me the eyes. All right, let's talk to our friend here.
Oh, great, you came. Everyone, this is the one who did our survey team a great service defeating the monsters in just his underpants.
Oh.
Incredible.
Please tell us just how this actually is done. Excuse me. What's all this about wearing underpants?
What? Look how Link stands. He's like, look at it, lady. Goodness gracious.
Oh, sorry, I guess you haven't heard about Princess Zelda's order for all of us on the survey team yet. She said we had to leave the comfort of studying indoors. She ended with these words. So prepare your mind and body and then explore in underpants.
No, I got the order too. That's why I'm all the way down here doing research. But what Princess Zelda really said was prepare your mind and body and then explore all other paths. Not what you guys thought.
No, what's that? All this time
We've been spent doing our survey research and our underpants was a total waste of time.
Well, not entirely. Princess Zelda did say to strengthen our mind and body and to go outside to push ourselves, to excel like never before. Is that not the spirit of what we are trying to do? Our methods as researchers have been truly tested. Come on, let's return to our work and keep this high standard forever. Very, very, very good, I suppose. Does that mean they'll be naked forever?
I see. So the chops and wobbles that started us off here really paid off in the end. What a story. The team here botched the listening part and went overboard with the doing part. Still, that's commitment. Well, one thing's for sure. Princess Zelda really is a top-notch leader.
What a powerful inspiration she is. Indeed.
Hmm.
We've worked together to chase 4 of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. Go on and add this to your nest egg, partner.
You got $50.
Oh, and just one more thing. Tracy sent a bonus for our hard work.
Ooh, the froggy sleeve. A good sleeve for a rainy day. Small dimples on the fingers act as suction cups, giving good grip on wet, slippery surfaces. Heck yes.
It's pretty rare gear that'll make it easier to keep your grip on walls, even on rainy days. Well, it's not a pair of wings, but I'm sure it'll still help you reach new heights, partner. And with that, I'll take wing. This story isn't going to write itself after all. So long!
Oh, it gets funnier and funnier every time you say it, Pen. For our princess, we get naked. Complete. Okie dokes. Well, we did the thing I believe we were meant to do over at this stable. And now we can go get this tower. Of course, we're going to warp on over to the Morok Shrine first, because the Morok Shrine, well, it's just at a place of proximity that makes a heck of a lot more sense, I think, than romping through the wilderness to get us there. Though I do suppose, on the other hand, if I could be fair, we possibly will be missing out on shrines, though it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of them that are immediately visible to the naked eye. Anyways, naked eye. You get it? You see what I'm saying? Link's naked. You got the naked eye. Yes, anyways, that's what we are going to be doing next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it and hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.